So who's the father? Would you and Darren get back together?
No, Matthew.
It's okay. I haven't been around. Darren's a good guy. It's alright if you guys got back together.
No, I haven't moved on, and I didn't get back together with Darren.
Okay, so then who's the father?
You are.
What? Can you put Matthew on the phone? Oh, yeah, I understand. But I want to talk to him as soon as I can. Oh, I wish I could be there. I know, I can't. But you make sure you tell Matthew that I want to talk to him as soon as he's up to it. Yeah, I will. And Bo, thank you so much for calling. All right, bye-bye. Wow, yes! Yes!
What happened?
What happened? A miracle happened. Natalie, Matthew's back.
Matthew, honey, please say something.
I'm going to be a father.
Okay, I don't want the kids to know this. Or Blair, for that matter. For whatever reason, she still thinks she cares about the guy. But let me ask you. If you found a handgun hidden in Tomas Delgado's bedroom, what would you think?
I'd rather know what you think.
Isn't it obvious? Delgado killed Victor. What?
You really cannot be serious.
Oh, come on, he's a professional assassin. The guy, they find a murder weapon in his bedroom and then he disappears. This is not a huge leap. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Why do you want Tomas to be the one who killed Victor?
John, well, what is it? Did you find Tomas?
No, but we got a tracer on the gun that was used. It's not Tomas's.
Thank God.
Well, then whose is it?
It's registered to Dorian Lord.
Dorian. Well, it must be the gun that was... that Todd stole out of her safe the night he went after Victor.
Yeah.
Are you saying that that is the murder weapon?
The ballistics match to a certainty?
This is the gun that was used to kill Victor.
This doesn't make any sense.
Well, what now?
What now is that we have to figure out how that gun got from Todd's hands into Tomas's room, and then we figure out why Tomas was hiding it.
You don't think...
No.
What? We have to consider that Tomas is a killer?
They thought that they had lost Matthew because he flatlined as they were going out the door.
Oh, my God. But he survived.
Not only survived, but he's awake and he's talking.
Oh, that's incredible!
Just like a Buchanan. When things are at their worst, that's when we bounce back.
That's exactly what you did.
I'm getting there, Natalie. I'm getting there.
Oh, Dad, this is great.
This is the best Thanksgiving in years. Liam is home with his mom and the right daddy.
Yeah, poor Brody.
I know, honey, but Brody's getting the help that he needs.
I hope.
Things are getting back to where they should be. I mean, you're home with family, and Jesse's getting better, and now Matthew is back. We gotta have a party.
It is so good to hear you laugh.
Oh, it's good to have a reason to laugh. Now, it's gotta be a big party, because we have got a lot to celebrate.
Then let's have one.
All right. I'm gonna tell the rest of the family. I think your mom is still in the kitchen. Okay. Talk to you later.
Okay.
Oh, Roxy, good news. Great news.
You go, Nanny.
What?
All right, let's get loud. I'm gonna shout it from the rooftops. Johnny finally told you.
Told me what? Okay, John, this is completely crazy.
It is crazy.
There's no way Tomas did this.
I hope not. Of course, it'd be nice if he was here to explain why you had a gun taped to a drawer in your house.
We need to find him. That's what we need to focus on.
Absolutely,
right now.
she's right. We need to focus on finding
And
him.
you know we're looking for him.
Well, then you need to look harder because the longer this goes on, the colder the trail gets.
Hey, the LPD's got everything they got out looking for Tomas, all right? I mean, of course, it would help these guys if they knew what the hell they were looking for.
What do you mean by that?
It would help them if they knew if Tomas was a victim, if he was a hostage, if he's a fugitive.
Are you accusing my brother?
No, he's not accusing. He's on our side, Taya, okay? It's just... Okay, what are you thinking here,
Well,
John?
what I'm thinking is we have a lead with this gun information, all right? And we need to follow up on it.
Well, how are you going to do that?
It means we talk to the person who last had the gun in their hands before it disappeared. Now it'd be taught.
What does that mean?
Okay, well, obviously, it would help you if suspicion about Victor's murder fell on someone else.
Someone beside me? Because last I heard I was cleared, unless you know something I don't.
No, but it's just that unfortunately, there are people who still think otherwise.
Oh, I'm shocked. Come on. Half the people in this town think I'm responsible for every single bad thing that happens in Landview. I didn't think that you were one of them.
I'm not!
Great.
And what about Blair?
What about her? She's worried about the guy, I told you.
No, don't drink my tea. No, what about you and Blair?
That's just not gonna happen.
Because she's involved with Tomas, but if Tomas killed Victor,
Then he's toast.
yeah, and then Blair and Taya and the kids and everybody who loved Victor would not forgive him.
I don't know that to be true.
It would work in your favor.
So what? You think that I made Tomas kill Victor? Is that it? Do you think that I made Tomas disappear? What exactly are you accusing me of?
I am not accusing.
What would you call it?
I love you, okay? And I know how hard it is for you to love at all. But for you to love and lose, come on, you're capable of anything. Are you okay, Matthew?
Yeah, Destiny gained a little weight. Right, sure.
Okay, I'm sorry I said that.
Then why did you?
Because you'd just woken up from a coma and I didn't want anything to shock you.
I'm fine. Destiny, it was only that one time.
That's all it took.
That night I told you about killing Yeti.
That night.
So why didn't you tell me?
I didn't find out until after you were in the hospital. And I actually did tell you, but you didn't hear me. I had to try, though. Who else could I tell?
You didn't talk to anybody?
Not at first. I mean, I still couldn't believe it myself, and I hid it for a long time.
You dealt with all this by yourself?
Pretty much. But then Vivian figured it out. So I told her and Sean and Danny and even my parents.
You told your parents?
I had to. I had decided to end the pregnancy, but you need a parent's consent.
Which parent did you tell?
My mom.
And she talked you out of it?
No, she was cool. It was my decision, and she said she'd support me.
And then you changed your mind?
Yeah, eventually.
Why? What happened?
It was me. I made Destiny change her mind. When I found out that Destiny was pregnant with your child, I felt it was the only part of my son that was going to be alive. Because at that point, Matthew, things were very bad. Your father and I were scared to death that you were slipping away from us. And we'd never see your eyes again or your smile. And so I begged Destiny to have this baby.
Even though she didn't want that?
It was still my decision.
I pushed her. Because I thought it was the only part of my son that I was going to have left.
Well, Mom, that's not true anymore. Now I have to be a father, and she has to be a mother, because of you.
Hello. Yeah, he's right here. May I take a message, please? I will tell him. Bye.
So was that?
John McBain, he'd like you to come to the police station to answer some questions.
I bet. About what?
Victor's murder, Tomas's disappearance, I don't know.
That's cool. Maybe I can spin a wheel.
You do know it will be easier if you cooperate,
Yeah, no,
right?
I know how this goes. I know the drill. I was crazy to think that things might have changed. Oh, wait, something did change. I used to be able to count on you to be on my side.
I'm trying to figure all this out, that's all, for everybody's sake.
Well, then I guess I'll be at the police station.
Let me know how it goes.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll bring you a souvenir.
I hope you're ready to celebrate, because I got great news.
Okay, Roxy, what are you talking about? What about John?
Well, there's good news to celebrate. Clint wants to have a party. I figured...
Yes. Matthew recovered. He's awake.
Ah, that's great.
It is great. Why don't you look as excited as you did 5 seconds ago?
Oh, no, I am. I'm always impressed when someone wants to get conscious.
Well, that's what we're celebrating.
Well, if it's a party, I am so there.
What did you think had happened?
Well, weren't you and Johnny supposed to have a talk?
Oh, yeah, we were talking, and then he got a call. He had to help out with the case. In fact, I had to go and run some tests.
Well, you are going to have a talk, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Well, when you do, you are going to let Johnny talk, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I?
Well, honey, you got to make me a promise.
Roxy, what's going on? What do you know?
Well, I know a lot more than people think.
About John. What is it that you're not telling me? Is John not telling me something?
My mouth is a blank.
Roxy, if there's something that I need to know.
No, baby, it's just not my place.
Well, since when has that ever stopped you?
Trust me, you don't want this information from me.
I'm asking you.
Trust me, you want Johnny to tell you that he loves you and he never stopped.
I'm gonna have a kid, Mom.
I know, and you're not going to have to do it alone, sweetheart. Your father and I and Destiny's parents we're all going to be there to help you raise this baby. We're completely committed to this baby.
No, you can't
Yes,
do
yeah, no, we can do anything, Matthew. We can even raise the child for you if that's what you and Destiny want. We can provide you with money and childcare and lots of love. Your lives won't have to change one bit.
What are you talking about? Do you believe this? Do you think our lives will ever be the same?
No, it'll be hard.
You can continue on with your plans just as they are. Destiny's applying to colleges, and that's what you should do too once you recover. This baby shouldn't have to stop anything.
Mom, that's enough, okay? This is crazy. She made a choice, and you used me to guilt her into having a baby. She was 17. We had sex one time. And now she's got a kid for the rest of her life?
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you had unprotected sex. Matthew's awake? Completely?
Awake? Talking? The doctors still don't know what happened. But it's a miracle, and I'll take it. Dear God, that boy's back.
Are you okay?
What happened to Matthew? What I did to him, and the idea of his being in a hospital, maybe for the rest of his life, that was weighing on me more than anything.
Oh, Clint, it's okay. It's okay. Matthew's gonna be well now.
Vic, you said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, hey, thank you for coming down.
You hear anything from Thomas?
Not yet.
I'm hoping you could actually clear a couple things up on that matter. You see, we found a 9mm in Tomas's bedroom.
Yeah. I was with Blair when she found out.
Oh, okay. Well, the ballistics says this is the gun that killed Victor Lord.
Oh, yeah.
It's also the gun that you took from Dorian's safe, the one that you had with you the night of the murder.
It is?
It is, yeah. And you see my problem here? The gun that you had with you on your little walk around when you went to the bar, the Buenos Dias, and down by the docks. I mean, this gun never left your sight, right?
Right.
So the gun that you had with you the night that Victor is killed, suddenly shows up in Tomas's bedroom. How did that happen?
I have no idea. I'd really love to help you out, but I have no idea how that happened.
What did you just say?
I stopped myself 101 times from saying something stupid. Why did I let the cat out of the barn? Rex is gonna kill me.
Rex? What does Rex have to do with this?
Rex just wanted me to be quiet, let you marry, love it. I knew I wanted to tell you.
Wait. So you and Rex both knew about this John thing, and you decided not to tell me?
Yeah, well, in all fairness, I was under a lot of distress. But, everything is just gonna be great. It's just gonna work out just fine. Look, I gotta go.
Well, no, wait, where are you going?
Buy this thing, I got it someplace else.
Roxy, you think you could just come in here and say something like that and not have an explanation? No! Come on, start from the beginning.
Okay. You remember when you overheard Johnny and me at Rhodey's? But you left before Johnny said something really important. Natty, he told me flat out that he still loves you.
That was months ago. And then Rex found out and you guys just... You didn't think you should tell me?
Listen, baby, Rex didn't want me to get in the middle. He said, Brody and you should have a life, and I should just leave it at that.
So you did?
Well, no, I didn't. I went to Johnny. I said, Johnny, you gotta step up to the plate, man.
Except he didn't.
Look, honey, I dogged him, but he said, no, she's with Brody, and they have a kid together, and we just leave it at that. Look, I wanted to tell you, and I came real close to telling you.
Highlights.
Yeah, and at the wedding, when I said I couldn't hold my peace, well, I was just about ready to spill my guts out, but I totally wussed out. But baby, it is gonna work out great, because Johnny and you have your baby back, and Brody is at St. Anne's, and that could be a bad thing, except he scored the last time. So you and Johnny can be together, so it's all good, right?
No, it's not good at all.
I'm going to go and call Kevin and Joey and tell them the really good news about Matthew.
What's going on, Natty? I see that hamster wheel spinning around in your brain.
All those times that John wished me luck with the engagement, he didn't say a word.
Well, maybe he didn't feel it was fair to step in.
Why not?
Well, maybe it was about Liam, or maybe it was about the fact that he thought you didn't love him anymore. There was another guy in the picture.
John, if he loved me, he still should have told me, because, I don't know, I mean, maybe I would have rethought Brody's proposal.
So when you married Brody, you said it had nothing to do with Johnny. That was a load of crap.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Well, what the hell are you saying?
Roxy...
Why does it matter when you found out?
John showed up at the Hair Haven the day before my wedding.
Yes.
And Brody, I found out, told John to leave town. And John had his chance. He could have told me then.
Yes, he was supposed to speak up then.
But he didn't. He was going to lose me forever, and he didn't say anything. He couldn't tell me that he loved me.
Well, maybe he was just respecting your decision, Nat.
No, John was not respecting my wishes. All this respecting my wishes about Brody or Liam, it's all crap. The reality is, John still blames me.
What are you talking about?
Everything with Liam. When I lied about him. John can't get over it. So even if he loves me, he can't forgive me.
You sure you don't want to revise your statement about the night of the murder?
Why would I? I told you everything. I took the gun from Dorian's safe because I wanted to threaten Victor with it. I thought about killing him, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that to either one of you. I couldn't do it to any of my children. I just Kind of walked around for a little while. I wound up down at the docks. That's where I saw Louis.
What time was that?
I don't remember.
Was it early in the evening? Was it late?
It was raining. And Louis said that he wanted the gun to give to you in exchange for cash, so I gave him the gun.
Guns for cash, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So how'd the gun get from Louis' hands over to Victor's house in time to kill him?
I don't know. Irene said she killed Louis, got rid of the gun.
Yeah, we're still not quite clear about how Irene knew about Louis and the gun.
I know. Who knows with that woman? She ran a secret rogue CIA organization. She was a very interesting person. My suspect here, because are you still my lawyer? I have been cleared of all these charges, right?
Are you charging Mr. Manning?
Well, just asking a few questions.
And I'm answering them. I'm cooperating, but if this ends up with me in cuffs again...
No, I just want you to tell us what happened.
I don't know what happened. Were there fingerprints on this gun, officer?
The only prints found on the gun were Tomas's.
Are you saying Tomas killed my brother?
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You were upset with my decisions, and that's fine. But let's remember, there would have been no necessity for my decisions if you two hadn't slept together. I mean, how many times have your father and I sat you down to have that little chat about how you can't have sex until you're ready, physically and emotionally ready, and that means being ready for all the consequences of it. Because people who have sex, even when they use birth control or protection, can get pregnant. That's the risk you take every time you have sex. And you weren't ready for that possibility because you're too young to have sex. And so is Destiny. You weren't in a committed, mature relationship. You're just too young, and you were a wreck over what happened with Eddie. Sweetheart, if you felt so alone, why didn't you come to us, huh? We knew what you were going through, and then we were there for you.
You want to know why I didn't come to you? Because I knew this is exactly how you would react.
This is so not how I pictured it.
Well, what did you expect? That I was gonna hear John loves me and go running back into his arms and everything was gonna be perfect?
Yes, I did.
You know what, Roxanne? I can't keep paying for a mistake if it's never enough.
That doesn't sound like Johnny at all.
Maybe it doesn't sound like him, but that's exactly the way he is. Look, all I want to do is give him a son. That's what we both want.
But that's not a lie. You have a son, and it is Johnny's, okay? It's over.
As long as I never make another mistake.
Oh, you are making my head hurt. What about the happily ever after?
If John can't tell me how he feels...
Honey, he is a man of few words and a lot of McLovin.
I gotta go check on Liam.
Oh, honey, wait.
You know, it's not just the fact that he didn't say the right words. It's about how John feels. All of how he feels. I think maybe it's just time that we dealt with it.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I am gonna go check on my son, and then I'm gonna go see his father. And I'm gonna tell him exactly how I feel, because I don't run from my feelings.
So sucks. All right, I gotta talk to Vicky before this whole thing blows up.
So, Kevin and Joey are absolutely thrilled about Matthew.
Thrilled enough to come home?
Yeah, well, I tried that too. It didn't work. But it's very good to have some wonderful news for a change, isn't it?
Yeah, you can say that again. Now you can tell me about the bad news I don't know about.
Bad news?
Something's bothering you.
Yes, there is actually news about Victor's murder case.
The police caught somebody?
No, but they think they found the gun that shot him.
Where?
In Tomas Delgado's bedroom at Tea's house. And now Tomas has disappeared.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. You know, he's Tea's brother. She loves him. She's worried about him. And he's involved with Blair.
Well, if he is the one who killed your brother, you want him captured, right?
And the thing is, I have such a hard time thinking that he did it. And now they're questioning Todd again.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Any idea where Louis is?
No.
Any idea where Tomas is?
We're not exactly pals.
Is that a no?
Yeah, that's a no. Blair said you had spoken to Tomas before he disappeared. Did he say anything to you?
About what?
About why he would leave town?
Why would he do that?
I don't know, I'm just asking.
No, you're accusing him.
Why would I do that? Tomas has an alibi for the night that Victor was murdered, right?
Yeah, he was with his friend, Monsieur Calmar.
Detective, you need to find him too.
Yes, we are looking for him too.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do now?
Well, if you have any information where we might find this guy,
I
Kalmar,
told you everything I know about that man. So, anything else?
that would be it.
Okay. Let me take you home.
I'm fine. You should worry about Taya.
Worry about me, please. Why don't you guys get out of here? I'll leave soon.
Can I take you home, please?
Okay.
Do you have any more questions for me?
No, we're good.
If you do, you know where to find me.
Okay, I'm going to give the two of you a little time alone.
Miss V.
I have to go find his father.
That was harsh.
Guess we're back to normal already.
That didn't seem normal to me.
Nothing about this is normal. Look, I'm sorry about what my mom did to you.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
She messed with your head. She had no right to do that. I should have been here to protect you. At least I know how to handle her.
You can't blame yourself.
I'm so sorry, Destiny.
Please stop saying that.
Look, it's a baby that you didn't want to have. And now it's too late to change your mind. Right?
I don't want to change my mind.
Because you can't?
I decided, Matthew. I mean, what your mom said about pressuring me, it's true, but I'm still the one who said yes.
Why?
Lots of reasons. I can't explain. It's just... It's so real, and it gets more real every day. When I wake up in the morning, there's this little person inside of me, kicking me to get out of bed. I mean, I'm still scared, but I'm not so alone.
I'm sorry you ever were.
That's over now. And your mom's right about our parents, too. I moved back home with mine.
Seriously?
They've been really great. And I know they'd raise the baby themselves if they had to, but I don't want that.
You don't?
No way. Our baby is not going to grow up like I did. It's gonna know who his parents are. I mean, it's Mom.
You don't want it to know me?
If that's what you want, I mean, it's not like you had a choice about any of this.
So what, I can just walk away?
I'm just saying, it's a lot to deal with, but I want you to know that I'm okay. I'm more than okay.
Look, I don't know how I feel about this whole dad thing, okay? But I know how I still feel about you. And that hasn't changed.
Listen, I'll go through the rest of the rooms in the house, see if there's anything Tomas left behind that could help us find him.
Why don't you let me send a uniform to do that?
No, I don't want cops in the house. Danny should be home soon, and I don't want to have to explain what I can't explain.
Okay, as you wish. Hey, you should try to get some rest too. We're gonna do everything we can to find your brother.
Thank you.
Hi. I didn't expect you back here. What's going on? Is everything okay?
I'm gonna go call my parents. They've been praying for you every day.
Tell them I said thanks. I just hope they don't want to shoot me now.
Father's been on the phone. Everyone's very, very excited, especially your Uncle Clint.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, of course, I think it's a toss-up between Uncle Clint and your brother David, and Rachel's going to come see you when she can.
That's great.
I'm sorry. I never should have said those things.
It's okay.
No, it's, you just wake up and I start lecturing you.
How else would I know I was awake?
Okay, that's funny.
I'm sorry, too.
All that matters is that you're back, okay? And I love you very much.
I love you, too.
Mom, you're not going to believe this. It's Matthew. He's awake. Yes, I'm absolutely sure. He's up and talking and everything. He remembers everything, too. The pregnancy? Yeah, he knows now. His mom tried to keep it from him, but he figured it out eventually. Didn't go so well. No, we didn't get a chance to talk about what he wants to do about our baby. Well, look, he has a lot to think about, and all that matters is that he's awake. It's not long before he picks his life up right where he left off.
Thank you for seeing me home.
No problem. As upset as you are, it's the other drivers in the world who should be thanking me.
Oh, I'm just a bundle of nerves. I can't believe that Tomas is just...
So don't believe anything. McBain will sort it all out.
So now you're on Tomas's side?
I'm not on any side. I know what it's like to be wrongly accused.
Just the evidence, it doesn't make any sense to me. I know in my heart that Tomas didn't kill Victor.
Well, then I'm sure that's how it'll turn out. Maybe even better than that. Tomas will come home and sort it all out.
What if he can't? I mean, everybody knows that he was doing the investigation. What if he came upon Victor's killer and then what?
Stop. You can't let yourself do this. Don't.
I'm just scared for him, Todd. I'm scared for him.
What is that?
The cure for everything that ails you. Yeah, there is nothing better than Thanksgiving leftovers. And this time I even remembered not to heat the cranberries.
I actually got to like hot cranberry relish when we were married.
You don't mind if I get a chance to get it right at least once.
You got it right before, more than once.
Hold that thought. You still holding it?
I'm holding it. I'm holding it.
You can let it go now. Here's to the world that's finally getting it right.
And high time it did. I'm really awfully glad you're here. I mean, I would be so worried about you if you were in prison now.
Well, you know, it hasn't been a lot of fun since I got here, but today things are looking up. Liam's at home, and our daughters are actually talking to each other without hissing and hitting.
That's nice for a change, too.
And Matthew is back. Everybody is where they're supposed to be.
Except Tomas Delgado.
Well, John is on the case. He'll find Tomas.
Yeah.
And he'll figure out who killed Victor.
Well, that'll give Taya some peace and let her focus on the baby. But you're right. There's a lot more good news in this house now than there has been in a long time.
Here's to that good news.
I heard he messed up one couple tonight. I ain't going 2 for 2.
Is Liam okay?
It's fine.
How about you? Are you okay?
I'm glad that I went home to see Liam. Spent some time with him, watched him sleep, and everything else just went away.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
He's all that matters, John.
Yeah, he is.
And I don't want anything to get in the way of us being good parents. So I think we should just table everything else.
I thought you wanted to talk about
We don't need to. Our relationship works just fine. Right now. It works. So why not just leave well enough alone?